welcome to my channel. Are you someone who likes to consider themselves well-informed on all matters of the animal kingdom? Do you feel that your level of zoological knowledge exceeds that of the average Joe? While this may sound unbelievable, it's true. This means that males must carry purses to ensure that their offspring is protected. Wait a second, that's not how any of this works. In 2018, a scientific study revealed that trees communicate with each other through an underground network of fungi, often called the Wood Wide Web, known as the enteric nervous system. This complex web of neurons extends from the esophagus to the anus and can control digestion without input from the brain. Now that you've finished the video, you're going to remember all of the points except for the last one, that being the word for the plastic tips on your shoelaces. Which was the most surprising fact to you? Did you already know all of them? Be sure to leave a comment down below. We love hearing from you. Also be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all of our videos. Check out some of our other videos, and we'll catch you on the next one. Why is it that we always forget the most important part of a list? Because that's where your attention tends to drift. You're probably thinking of how much you've learned today and how you're eager to share it with others. But now is the time to focus. If you've made it this far, you deserve to learn the final fact. Aglet. An aglet is a term used to describe the small plastic or metal tips that are found at the end of shoelaces. The word aglet is derived from the Old English word eggle, meaning edge. These tips serve an important function as they prevent the lace from fraying and coming apart. Aglets are commonly found on most footwear, including sneakers, boots, and dress shoes. They are typically made from plastic, but can also be made from metal or other materials depending on the type of shoe. Aglets are an essential component of shoelaces, providing a neat and tidy finish while serving an important practical function. They are an often overlooked feature of footwear that plays an important role in the overall appearance and durability of the shoes. The ends can sense and respond to signals from the gut, such as the presence of food, and can regulate muscle contractions that aid in digestion. Additionally, the ends produces neurotransmitters that can influence mood and behavior. Some researchers believe that imbalances in the ENS may contribute to digestive disorders and psychiatric conditions. Understanding the gut's role in the body can lead to new treatments for these disorders. The discovery of the gut-brain connection has revolutionized our understanding of the gut and its role in overall health. The vast underground network allows trees to exchange carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus, all essential for growth. The fungal threads, known as mycelium, connect the roots of different trees, creating a highway for communication. Through this network, trees can share critical information such as warnings about insect attacks or drought, allowing the entire forest to prepare and respond collectively. This discovery challenges the traditional view of trees as solitary organisms and highlights the interconnectedness of life in a forest ecosystem. The findings also suggest that forests are more resilient in the face of disturbances such as climate change, when trees can effectively communicate and cooperate. The ability of trees to communicate through the Wood Wide Web raises fascinating questions about the nature of plant intelligence and the potential for further discoveries about the complexity of the natural world. While it may be a fact that male seahorses carry eggs, they do not become pregnant. To put it simply, the female seahorse deposits her eggs into a sac located on the male seahorse's belly. Once fertilized by the female, the eggs are carried by the male until they hatch. During this time, the male nourishes the baby seahorses with the yolk sac until they are ready to be released into the world. In fact, the male seahorse has control over the process of fertilization and can decide whether or not to fertilize the eggs. If the male does not want to reproduce at that time, the eggs can be kept inside the female until she is ready to release them. On the contrary, if the male is ready, he can use his tail to stroke the female into releasing her eggs. These male purse carriers can carry up to 2,000 babies at once. Talk about commitment. Or perhaps you simply spend a lot of time around animals either as a hobby or as part of your job. But did you know that there's a reason behind this behavior? They do this to confuse would-be thieves. They'll dig a hole, make a big show of pushing a non-existent nut into it, and then cover it up while the real snack is safely tucked away elsewhere. As for why they choose to leave the fake nut, experts believe that it's part of an anti-theft strategy. By making it look like they've buried a nut, squirrels hope to deter other animals or humans from digging up their stash. Regardless, You may be surprised at what you don't know. We've collected some crazy facts about the animal kingdom that you may not know. Number 1. Male seahorses get pregnant. Number 2. Squirrels pretend to bury nuts. You may have seen a squirrel pretending to bury a nut only to return later and dig it up again. Number 3. Trees talk to each other. Number 4. Your gut has a brain. The human gut contains a vast network of neurons that can operate independently of the brain, influencing digestion and other bodily functions. Number 5. There's a word for the plastic tips on your shoelaces. We bet that you learned something new from this list.